Welcome to B&G on your new Hanse. B&G marine electronics are designed specifically for sailors. Innovative, functional and intuitive, your B&G instruments will enable you to enjoy the optimum sailing performance from your Hanse. Your Hanse is fitted with Zeus 2, B&G's easy-to-use multi-touch chart plotter with integrated GPS, packed with exclusive sailing features. Perfect for the sailor who wants to spend less time at the chart table and more time sailing. B&G's Triton instruments offer outstanding performance for sailors, with class-leading display technology and seamless integration with Zeus 2 chart plotter and pilot. The Triton Pilot provides manual and auto steering, with intelligent sail steering and smart manoeuvre functions, with chart plotter integration and intuitive menus for simple control. B&G's Triton DST transducer delivers speed, depth and water temperature through a single hull fitting. The V50 VHF by B&G provides dual channel communication, AIS reception and other sailing specific safety features. The Triton wind sensor is lightweight, accurate, rugged and durable. Triton includes a high-performance compass sensor for sail steer and smart manoeuvre, auto tack and jibe. B&G's Autopilot drive is precise and responsive. Broadband radar provides sailors with the highest levels of safety and target detection. The NAIS 400 Class B transponder integrates with Zeus 2. It allows you to see and be seen, and to automatically share and update your position on the water via AIS. For music on board, connect your MP3 player to B&G's Sonic Hub. It can be controlled via Zeus 2 for changing tracks on deck while sailing. The B&G Zeus 2 chart plotter is the only dedicated, sailing-specific, multifunction display available to the cruising or racing sailor. It has a low-profile glass design and a very high screen-to-border ratio. It's packed with exclusive sailing features including sail steer, all your sailing data on one display, sailing time, more accurate ETAs for sailing boats that can't follow a direct route, wind plot and a choice of charts. It has a bright LED backlit display with multi-touch pinch-to-zoom interaction, supplying dedicated sailing data at the tip of your finger, backed up by B&G's signature rotary controller. Zeus 2 features an ultra-low profile design and is built to weather the elements, blending style with performance in the toughest environments. You turn the unit on and off by pressing and holding the power key. You can also turn the system off from the System Controls panel, which is activated by a short press on the power key or by swiping down from the top of the screen. The display backlight can also be adjusted from the System Controls panel. Zeus 2 has been designed with a powerful multi-touch screen, but it can also be operated via a keypad should the sea conditions become challenging. You can temporarily lock the touchscreen to prevent accidental operation of the system from the System Controls panel. When the touchscreen is locked, you can only operate the unit from the keys. You can unlock the screen by short press on the power key. The rotary knob is used to scroll through menu items. Press to confirm a selection. Or rotate to adjust a zoomable panel. The Autopilot can be controlled from the Zeus 2. When the Autopilot is engaged, press the Standby Auto key to set to standby mode. Press the Home key once to activate the home page and repeat short presses to cycle through your favourite pages. Press and hold to display the favourite panel as an overlay active page. Press the X key to exit a dialog, to return to a previous menu level and to remove the cursor from the panel. To create a waypoint on the chart position of the cursor, press the Mark key. If the cursor is not active, press the Mark key to save a waypoint at the vessel's position. Press and hold to display the plot menu to save new waypoints, routes and tracks. The touchscreen is intuitive. Spread to zoom in on the chart or image. Pan or swipe to position a chart on the panel. Pinch to zoom out on the chart or an image. Zeus 2 allows you to see several panels on one page, subject to screen size. Up to 4 panels can be displayed on the 9 and 12-inch screens. Pressing the Home key takes you to the home page from where you can access all functions. The tool icon appears in the left-hand column. Functions appear in the centre. Favourites appear in the right-hand column. The chart function displays your vessel's position relative to other objects. You can plan and navigate routes, place waypoints and display AIS targets, and display information about a chart by tapping the item. To save a waypoint, tap the screen at a selected position. Select the New Waypoint option in the menu or press the Mark key. To create a route, tap the screen and select the New Route option in the menu. Tap the chart to position the first route point and continue tapping the screen to position additional waypoints. Save the route by selecting the Save option in the menu. You can use the Go To cursor on the chart panel to navigate to set a position. Tap the screen to position the cursor. Then select the Go To cursor option in the menu. The Sail Steer panel enables you to view all key sailing data relative to the yacht's bow in one clear and easy to understand image. It enables you to make informed decisions with confidence and allows you to enjoy your sailing. It shows the vessel's heading and course over ground. It can show port and starboard ley lines in red and green, respectively. The True Wind Angle indicator shows green when sailing on target and fades to blue if off target by 10 degrees or more. The tidal rate and direction are shown by a blue arrow. Sail Steer shows the bearing to the current waypoint and the angle of the rudder. Sail Steer can show a clear visual interpretation of the ley lines from the boat indicating the target course, and also shows you the opposite tack ley line. Zeus 2 enables you to configure the pages you use the most as favourites. Select the New icon on the Favourite panel on the home page to open the Page Editor menu. Drag and drop the icons from left to set up a new page. Save the page layout. To edit your existing favourite pages, select the Edit icon or by dragging panel icons into or out from the preview area. Tap the Save button to save the changes. Should an emergency occur, you can position a man overboard marker at the vessel's current position by pressing the Home key, followed by the Mob button on the home page. When you activate the man overboard function, Zeus 2 automatically performs the following additional actions. The display switches to a zoomed chart panel centred on the vessel's current position. The system displays navigation information back to the man overboard mark. If Zeus 2 is linked to an AIS, if an AIS SART mob beacon is detected, Zeus 2 will prompt you to activate mob for that beacon. The B&G Triton system is a networked, multifunction instrument display and pilot controller. The display shows speed, depth, heading, wind, navigational data, engine and battery status. Triton offers class-leading display technology, outstanding contrast and zero condensation. It's easy to use with simple menus and clearly marked action keys. It draws up to 30% less power than its rivals, enabling you to enjoy more hours of sailing without charging and integrates seamlessly with your Zeus 2. Triton is packed with software and design features to ensure that you get the best performance and enjoyment from your new Hanse, including intelligent sail steering and smart manoeuvre. The Triton display has 8 default pages, which show a variety of information and boat data. Pressing the page key will display them in sequence. Basic speed and depth, a 2-line data display. Wind composite, true and apparent wind displayed relative to the boat. Apparent wind angle and true wind speed. A green arrow pointing right indicates starboard tack and a red arrow indicates port tack. Steering is displayed on a scrolling compass graphic. The depth page displays the current depth and a histogram of recorded depth data. The GPS shows the boat position, the course over the ground, speed over the ground, the bearing and distance to the waypoint and the estimated time of arrival. The highway page offers a graphic representation of route information, including the bearing to the next waypoint, the distance to the waypoint and the estimated time of arrival. And the Autopilot. The display will change according to which mode the pilot is in. Triton has several different template pages which can be configured to display specific data as required by the user. For some full-screen analogue displays, pressing the arrow keys will change the analogue to suit the environment and your requirements. For example, changing the scale of the wind angle analogue will change the display to the magnified wind angle, from 10-degree increments to 5-degree increments. The menu and enter key on the bottom right is used to enter the main menu. Select sub-menus and confirm selection. It is also used to enter the lighting mode. A short press takes you to the main menu. Press and hold the enter key for 3 seconds to take you direct to the display setup lighting level screen. Use the up and down keys to set the desired lighting level from 1 to 10 and press enter to confirm. You can change the display to the night mode colour palette. All of the displays in the lighting zone will also change to night mode. The Triton display lighting is networked by default, so changing the lighting on unit will alter the lighting on all units. The page key scrolls through the 8 default display pages and navigates back a step in menus. The 8 default pages can be customised to suit your precise requirements. The directional key scrolls up and down through selected menus and is used to set values. It's crucial that your Triton instruments have been calibrated in order to ensure that the data displayed is accurate. Calibration is likely to have been undertaken before delivery of your new boat by your Hanse dealer. Boat speed calibration can be done by distance reference or speed over ground. To calibrate the depth, enter the main menu using the menu and enter key. Use the directional key to select setup and then calibration, then depth. Then set the offset value. This offset value should represent the distance between the face of the depth transducer and lowest part of the boat beneath the waterline, or the distance between the face of the transducer and the water surface. The Triton Pilot provides intelligent sail steering functions with B&G precision and chart plotter integration combined with intuitive menus which are easy to navigate and use. Tack and jibe at the touch of a button and steer to compass wind or waypoint. The Pilot controller is operated by 7 keys. Press the Auto key to engage the Autopilot. The Autopilot will then steer the boat on the current selected heading. The Mode key changes the pilot mode. These 4 keys adjust the set course or wind angle by 1 degree or 10 degrees to port or starboard. The Triton Autopilot offers a number of different modes to suit the helmsman, which can be initiated by the Pilot controller. Press the Mode button once and the wind mode is selected. This steers the boat to the set wind angle. Press and hold the Mode button for 3 seconds and the navigation mode is selected. This steers the boat to a specific waypoint location or along a route. Tacking or jibing can be performed in wind mode, when sailing with apparent or true wind as the reference. The rate of turn during the tack or jibe is set by the tack-jibe time parameter in the Setup Sailing menu. This enables the helmsman to prevent loss of speed during the tack or jibe and to give the crew time to adjust the sheets. To tack or jibe in wind mode, press both 1° course keys on the pilot controller. A window will appear on the Triton display asking you to confirm the action. Pressing Enter on the Triton display or Auto on the pilot will activate the tack or jibe and the boat will start turning to the new wind angle. The Autopilot will temporarily add a 5° bear away on the new tack to allow for the speed to build. After a short period, the wind angle will return to the set angle. The Triton Autopilot can also be controlled via the Zeus 2. You can access the Autopilot control in many ways, but the simplest is to press the standby auto key. If the pilot is engaged, you can switch the Autopilot to standby mode by a short press on the standby auto key. Your new Hanse is fitted with B&G's V50 fixed mount VHF. The V50 provides dual channel communications essential for sailing, with AIS reception and VHF via a single antenna. With tough design and unrivaled resolution and smart backlighting for nighttime operation, the B&G V50 fixed mount VHF is a flexible communication system that's always ready for action. To power on the VHF, turn the volume and power knob clockwise. Continue to turn until comfortable volume is reached. To set the squelch or threshold level, turn the squelch knob fully counterclockwise until white noise is heard. Then turn slowly clockwise until the white noise disappears. Make another quarter turn clockwise for best reception in open sea conditions. To select your required channel, turn the rotary knob. The current channel is shown on the LCD in big digits, and an A or B designate a suffix, if applicable, in small letters below the channel number. Push the button to activate or enter the channel. The V50 has a dual watch and tri-watch mode. DSC, or Digital Selective Calling, is a semi-automated method of establishing VHF radio calls. It's been designated as an international standard by the IMO, International Maritime Organization, and is part of the GMDSS, Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. Currently you're required to monitor Distress Channel 16, but DSC will eventually replace listening watches on distress frequencies and will be used to broadcast routine and urgent maritime safety information. Your V50 has a dual-channel AIS receiver built in. Quickly press the AIS IC button to enter the AIS menu. Providing that other vessels with AIS transceivers installed are within radio range of your vessel, you should see their details appear on the AIS plotter screen. To send a distress call, open the red cover labelled Distress. If time is available to specify the nature of the distress, press the +- button or rotate the CH knob to select the category that describes your situation, then press Enter. If you don't have time to specify the nature of the distress, press and hold down the distress key for about 3 seconds until you see the distress call sending message, distress call sending, on the screen. The whole display starts to flash and bleep loudly. After the distress call is sent, the radio waits for an acknowledgement. Zeus 2 on your new Hanse is broadband or BB radar compatible. B&G's award-winning broadband radar will keep constant watch over you and your crew. Whether you're interested in short-range targets or longer-range information, the broadband radar will provide the high levels of safety and target detection that you expect from B&G. The radar panel can be set up as a full-screen view, or combined with other panels. The radar image can also be displayed as an overlay on the chart. This can help to interpret the radar image by correlating the radar targets with charted objects. When the radar overlay is selected, basic radar operational functions are available from the Chart Panels menu. The radar's operational modes are controlled from Zeus 2 as follows. In standby, the power to the radar is turned on, but the radar is not transmitting. Off means that the power to the radar is turned off. In transmit mode, the scanner is on and transmitting. Targets will be drawn on the radar's Planned Position Indicator, or PPI. The electronic bearing line, or EBL, and variable range marker, or VRM, allow quick measurements of range and bearing to vessels and land masses within radar range. Two different EBL VRMs can be placed on the radar image. The EBL VRM is positioned from the centre of the vessel by default, but it's possible to offset the reference point to any selected position in the radar image. When positioned, you can turn the EBL VRM on or off by tapping the relevant markers on the data bar, or deselect the marker from the menu. To define an EBL VRM marker, ensure that the cursor is not active. Activate the menu. Select EBL VRM, then select EBL VRM1 or EBL VRM2. Select the adjustment option and drag the marker into position on the radar panel. Select the Save option in the menu. To place EBL VRM markers by using the cursor, tap the radar panel to position the cursor. Activate the menu. Select one of the EBL VRM markers. If required, reposition the marker by dragging it into position. Press Place EBL to save. To offset an EBL VRM marker, ensure that the cursor is not active. Select EBL VRM from the menu. Then select the marker you wish to offset. Select the Set Offset option. Tap the radar panel to the offset position. Select the Save option from the menu. A guard zone is an area, either circular or a sector, that you can define on the radar image. When activated, an alarm will alert you when a target enters or exits the zone. To define a guard zone, ensure that the cursor is not active and activate the menu. Select Guard Zones and then select one of the available options. Then select the shape for the zone. Select Adjust to set the range and depth for the guard zone. The values can be set from the menu. Select the Save option in the menu. When positioned, you can turn the guard zones on or off by tapping the relevant section on the data bar. Zeus 2 and Triton only require a very limited amount of preventative maintenance in order to remain in first-class condition and to ensure that you enjoy years of fine sailing on your new Hanse. If cleaning is required, use only fresh water and a mild soap solution. Do not pressure wash. Always replace the weather cover when the unit is not in use.